Hey, this is James Pelton and have an AMA for you today with Roman from Relictum. It's a blockchain, and actually, I'm going to let him explain it to you because he has a way better understanding of what they do than I do. So I can try to do my spiel, but I'll let you hear it straight from the horse's mouth. And no offense there.
Okay,
If you're
yeah, no problem.
If you're watching this, what I need from you guys, please hit the like button. Again, that's what YouTube uses to kind of determine, hey, is this good content? Should we show more people? So please hit the like button. Appreciate that. Roman, thank you for hopping on the show today. Appreciate having you. This is a little bit more. I have some projects that are very, just degen projects, and I have some projects that are more technical and actually doing some technology, and you guys are definitely on that second side of things. You have some technology. I think there's a lot of chance for people to learn about the blockchain through this project. So yeah, just want to talk through some of the things that you're doing. Could you start out by just giving us a quick introduction of who you are and how you found your way towards this?
Yeah. So first of all, thanks for having me. It's my pleasure to be here. My name is Roman. I have big history in finance and fintech industry because previously I worked at TradingView as a VP of partnership and strategy. So basically, all the charts that you can see on any uh, exchange, either like crypto exchange or any other exchange. So most likely it was me who sold it to that company. Yeah, and of course, 2018 was the crypto boom. I worked at TradingView that time, so I know what I'm saying because TradingView's audience quadrupled within simply 1 month. And after that, I started digging deeper into cryptocurrencies, into blockchain technology, into the market. I tried to hop on the trend and to find more about DeFi, NFTs, and well, all those things that were rising every month. But after that, I realized so I need something more technical, more robust, more something that has not only hype or something like that, but something that has a ground in order just to evolve further. So I found that company that now I'm working on. So it's called Relictum, and it's layer one blockchain that has a full infrastructure and ecosystem that is built around that blockchain. Um, Everybody asks, so why do you need another blockchain? Why do you need some new tokens or something like that? I can tell you that any new blockchain, even Ethereum, was built in order to solve some problems that, for example, Bitcoin blockchain had. Then many layer two solutions were developed in order to solve the problems that original Ethereum had. So they did lots of hard forks like Bitcoin Cash and so on. But Relictum has its own proof of leader mechanism. So the consensus is done not by proof of staking or by miners. So it's randomized. It somehow reminds of Solana's type of consensus, but it was even more technically developed than Solana has. Just simply talking about Solana and Relictum, so we saw that Solana congested many times during those beautiful times when people used Solana and they believed in it. Yeah, so there was I know huge TVL and huge amounts of transactions per second, and it congested, but Relictum is stable since the inception. It's been like 3.5 years already, and everything is fine. Everything's good. We've done benchmark testings, and I may say that, well, the transaction speed and validation and finalization, all of them are like almost instant. And currently, Relictum doesn't have any fees within the networks. Basically, you will need to pay some fees in order to enter the ecosystem and like in order to withdraw your liquidity from the ecosystem. But inside of it, absolutely is free. As an example, by the way, in September, we've made a listing of our GTN token on LBank exchange, yeah. And we had the native integration with them. And what was the good thing? So I've opened the wallet, the Relictum wallet in the node. I entered my address at LBank, and I sent the token to the exchange. So when I closed my wallet and I saw the deposit page at LBank, I saw my tokens already there. So it's been like a second or something. I didn't like find the same transaction speed or any clearance of the funds on any other blockchains and exchanges. So it was my user experience of that. And also talking about the ecosystem of Relictum, it has the fully functional node that is that can be installed on any kind of device. So it can be either mobile, iOS or Android or even Linux. Then any PC or Mac server, everything that you have, it can be used as the node for Relictum blockchain. And of course, it's the Relictum wallet that allows you to store and like save your crypto. It's the non-custodial wallet. So in any case, all the funds, all the tokens belong to the users. Also, we have decentralized storage. Everybody says that decentralized storage is something that is like the new Google Drive or something. And we offer everybody just to lend some of their free disk space from their device in order just to get some revenue and store the files from any other users. And the interesting thing is that the file is shredded into numerous pieces. And in order to retrieve it back, you will need to have the private key that is stored only by the holder of that, not the holder, but the author of that file, that can glue it together and get the file back. We have the NFTs. We have, by the way, even the Sharia compliant NFTs. It's been like maybe 6 months. And currently we're working on some new technological improvements. So we are adding the smart contracts environment to our blockchain. It should be ready in DevNet, maybe the first quarter of 2023. Then we're working on interoperability. So we are going to join the Cosmos network, so make the bridge to be like EVM compatible also. And yeah, so we can even tokenize something because we have our own DEX. We can do the altcoins that are built and issued on Relictum. So basically, yeah, it's like the full ecosystem that can, I don't know, cover any aspect of human life.
Okay. All right. Very good. Yeah. And all that from introduce yourself. You're great. You got a lot of info in there. So, well, let's dig into it a little bit. So first thing I noticed when I go to the website is if you're in the US, you need a VPN. Okay. That was the first thing that we noticed.
Yeah.
Why is that? You know, there's not very many sites that I have to have a VPN and can't get into the US. Why is that with Relictum here?
Well, you know, I suppose it was the question of some jurisdiction or something. So maybe there are some kind of restrictions in terms of, you know, legal stuff that it applied. So yeah, in any case, we just want everybody to know about our technology.
Okay, nope, that makes perfect sense. So again, assume that the audience is not the smartest. Okay, no, well that's not a nice way to put it, but assume they're not very technical. Okay, let's put it that way. So how would you kind of explain to someone who's not very technical, they don't know a ton about technology, blockchain technology, why, kind of summing up why another chain, what's different about this chain than opposed to, you know, AVAX, Phantom, and kind of just like a quick sum up for someone who just doesn't understand the technology behind it?
Well, it's cheap. It's understandable for the end user because we are doing, well, our UI, the prettiest, the simplest and understandable for everybody, even like, you know, your grandma can install the application from App Store and start like buying crypto or selling to somebody, or even, you know, create her own NFT. And it will not require any knowledge, any specific knowledge in order to do that. The second thing is that we are fast, and if we speak about maybe some GameFi projects or any project that are using blockchain in order to provide some utility or service, building on Relictum is affordable and simple, and the final user experience of the games or any other application that is built on our blockchain will be smoother because of the speed of transactions and the fact that they are free. So basically, you will not need to extract some money from your revenue. And well, also, by the way, only our blockchain has technical support. So can you imagine like sending an email to Vitalik Buterin and ask like, why the fuck do you have so high fees on the Ethereum network right now? In Relictum, you can do that.
Okay, very good. No, that makes a lot of sense. So can you talk about where revenue comes from? Again, the one question that comes up is, hey, you don't have any gas fees. Where does money come in if there's no fees?
They are like coming from the fees, entry and exit fees, fees into and from the ecosystem. Also, we are going to implement the fees system maybe by the end of this year, but not for all the transactions, but only for the transactions that are going to smart contracts. So, in other words, like if I want to send you some money in Relictum ecosystem, it will be free. But if I want to iterate with, interact with some smart contract, I will need to pay some fee. Also, we have our own DEX that is also working on Relictum blockchain. It has some commissions, of course. Then NFT royalties. The marketplace has its own system that takes some part of the royalties from any sell or reselling of NFT. And each month, the number of products grows. We're working on expanding the ecosystem, and some portion of the fees and royalties are shared with the GTN holders.
Okay, gotcha. No, I keep losing the mute button. So, no, that's awesome. Can you walk us through the ecosystem? It looks like, again, a lot of times when new blockchains, come onto my channel, they're kind of like bare bones, like, oh, we're just kind of starting out. But it looks like you guys have a pretty robust ecosystem already. You already have a lot built out. Can you kind of just walk us through some of the key parts of, like, it looks like you have your own wallet, you have your own token. Do you just want to walk us through some of the key parts of your ecosystem?
Yeah, so as I said, Relictum ecosystem is a set of products that are built on Relictum blockchain. The first one and the most notable and important is the Relictum node. So it's the application that is available in both Play Market for Android and App Market in iOS. And it represents like the passport of the user in the ecosystem. So it has the wallet. Currently, it contains and supports Relictum-based cryptocurrencies and tokens that were issued on Tron network. So it's TRC20 tokens. And it allows any user either to store his crypto in those blockchains, and he or she can send, receive the cryptocurrencies. We also have our own stablecoin that is used for as a method of payment within the ecosystem. We have several dApps that, for example, our own DAX. We have some games in development right now, so they're truly like GameFi. In terms of the dApps, as I said, we have the Relictum storage, so it's the decentralized storage where anyone can either lend or borrow the free disk space. We also have the solution for the payments. So it's like the smart contract payment system that is called Relictum Pay, where any merchant can, just add the widget on his web page and receive the payments in cryptocurrencies that are supported by Relictum ecosystem. As I said, there is the NFT marketplace, which is, if we speak about differences between like OpenSea and other different marketplaces, Relictum NFT marketplace is more secure because everything is done only after an agreement from the user. So it's only like the place where you show that you have your NFT, but you don't list your NFT on the market. So the process of purchasing NFT is like peer-to-peer, so with no intermediate. So yeah, currently that seems all, and we have several more projects in development. I hope that later this year we will have some info to announce.
Yeah, can you give us can you help us understand a little bit how long you guys have been going and how big is the ecosystem? Again, it looks like, again, a lot of chains that come on for interviews, they're like, well, we don't have anybody using it right now, but it looks like you guys are more built out. You have people using it. Can you
Yeah.
give us some idea of how big?
So we started 3.5 years ago, and we're still growing. Uh, Last year, we've passed about 1 million of transaction in the network. They're organic ones, so we don't like count in testing or something. We have a community of 50,000 people all around the world. So yeah, the number of active users is constantly about 30,000 people and actively running nodes. But yeah, of course, we are constantly growing. So these are the current numbers.
Okay, very good. Well, let's talk to, again, my channel is a passive income channel. So that's mainly people watching, hey, how can we make some money? So can you walk us
Yeah.
through how someone could make money with Relictum and just the ecosystem and how it's building?
Yes. So the main asset in Relictum ecosystem is the Genesis token that was listed on LBank exchange. And this is, first of all, the governance token. And secondly, it's the way of getting your royalties. So, first of all, any holder of GTN token receives a portion of any fees and royalties that were generated within the network. Like you can see on the web page. Yeah, I suppose these stats are correct. So every holder receives the portion of fees, and the tokens can be locked in staking. So in any case, you will have some increasing numbers in terms of the tokens that you get. So yeah, you can see the calculator on your webpage. So it's pretty straightforward. So you will need to buy GTN on LBank. You will need to send it to your wallet, a Relictum node, and you will need to put it into staking right here. So yeah, everything is so simple when you know that you're locking the liquidity and you are locking your passive income.
So would the first step for anyone be to download the node? Do you have to be
Yeah.
running the node to have like a wallet and to stake and all those things?
Yeah. So as I said before, the node is the one-stop shop in order to use the ecosystem products. So all you need to do is download the node. You'll see like node for PC, nodes for smartphones, for servers, and it will have first of all the wallet, staking, DAX, and also we're going to add some swaps. I don't know, maybe within a couple of months, like everybody do. And of course, we will increase the number of supported blockchains in our wallet. So, as I said before, it's non-custodial wallet, so all the funds belong to the user. Well, from the very beginning, the concept of the Relictum blockchain was built on the understanding that all the information, all the assets are held only by the users. So this is the same concept as Web 3.0 has, when everything is decentralized, but any user has his right to operate with his own information, like about himself and like his assets or something. So he possesses it. He doesn't like store it at some server or at, I know, Google Drive or I don't know, AWS. So yeah, we're talking about the next level of like, first of all, user experience and the concept itself. So we're like going towards Web 3.0, and the node is your passport. So it has the address that can be, I don't know, further be used for logging into any kind of services and products, websites. Um, and yeah, so you have one place where you store everything that you need in your like crypto space, and all the transactions, all the actions that are done within the network are done only after the user clicking the agree button or OK button. So in any case, it needs the permission from the user. And well, I know a user can agree or disagree on like sharing the information about himself or anybody else. So yeah, as I said, Web 3.0, well, is our aim.
Okay, very cool. So if people are wanting to get involved and make money, the first thing they'll need to do is download the node. So again, they can do it
Mhm.
Mac, Windows, Play Market, iOS, a lot of options. Can do it for a server also. Then they're going to go over to LBank and buy some GTN. Is kind of the
Yeah,
next.
with USDT, right? So
Okay.
yeah, they'll
So
be able
LBank
to
will
get.
kind of do the bridging process as well of getting funds from, if you have your money on
Yeah,
Ethereum, get your USDC or USDT over, and then you can buy GTN.
yeah, correct,
And
correct.
then
So
you'll come
basically,
here.
you're buying GTN at your bank, and then just like click withdraw and paste your node address like from the wallet, as we usually do, and like just see what happens next within next, I don't know, second or two.
Okay. And so the price of the token may or may not appreciate also. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And then you're going
Yeah.
to be staking these GTN tokens, and you
Mhm.
do you receive all three of these, or you just receive one of them, or which token are you receiving in rewards?
You're receiving USDR that like is USDT, so it's 1-to-1 with dollar.
Okay, so that's what you're kind of receiving here, and then obviously the
Mhm.
reward goes up the longer that you stake. Um,
Yeah.
so okay, very cool. And then does that money then you can just use the reverse process on LBank to get the
Yeah.
stablecoin back to USDT, and then you can cash out.
Yeah, exactly. I think in future we will add this functionality inside the node itself. So just like in order to make the user experience a bit faster and more pleasant, like without any additional steps. But yeah, currently LBank does the bridging and USDT GTN conversion.
Okay, very good. And then do you think right now is this million USDR, is that,
So it's like million dollars, yeah.
and do you think that is that pretty close to what you guys have been getting, or is that an estimate of the future, or because you can mess around with this number, right?
You can mess around with the numbers, right? So we didn't want to like um write some APY, APR because it can be misleading. For example, like some digital stuff. But we are realistic here. So if you're like entering $100, so you will have what you will have. You can simply like play around with the numbers. So if you enter 100 in USDR and see what you will get.
Not as
You
much,
see?
right? Do you guys
Yeah,
know? Do you know?
it's for 1 month, So yeah, you can like put it like 3 months for 100. Yeah.
Gotcha. And do you have estimates or of what you guys are currently? Is this number how much network income there is for the full 3 months, or is that talking about per month, or what's that number in the calculator for?
No, so it's the calculator of the money that you are like staking. You know, uh, let me just see on my end.
Because this is the amount you're putting in, and then this is the estimated income. But I was wondering if it's the estimated income for like full 3 months, or if it's per month, or what. Just trying to see what's a reasonable number to put here.
So the network income means in month. So network income from transactions fee, storage, NFTs, and other components of the ecosystem. And basically, well, currently you can place maybe, I don't know, 500,000, 4, 5, 6, or something like that. So it's maybe a bit optimistic, but sooner or later it will become that.
Okay, gotcha. So 500K is kind of the current number around there. Again, I'm just looking for kind of a ballpark, so I think that's perfect. So again, just to make sure we got the numbers right. So this is if you're putting in 100,000 GTN at 0.0015, so that's 150 bucks. And then estimated based on current revenue, you'd be making about $56 for a 1 month stake. Is that, am I reading all that calculator correctly?
Yeah. So basically, all we do and all we're like aiming to do is to increase network income. So we are working on that, and we are trying to make it more and more. Like so, you will have about how much is that? 40% on your investment or something.
Yeah, nope, that seems really good. Can you talk about what you're doing to have you seen a lot of developers want to come build on Relictum, and what are you doing to kind of draw developers to your chain opposed to one of the main chains?
Yes. So first of all, we are raising the awareness about Bitcoin technology, not Bitcoin, but blockchain technology, and yeah, we're talking about Relictum Pros. We are holding the hackathons for the developers. We have started the fund for the developers that are going to build any dApp at Relictum. And we are always open for new projects that are going to like develop any kind of dApp using the Relictum blockchain. Of course, we are visiting some conferences. We are increasing the networking, the people who knows us, and also we're trying to partner with as many good companies as is possible. So yeah, we are doing lots of things, and we're trying that. Well, and we're hoping that sooner or later those numbers will grow even more. So, and we will be able to provide some more interesting variants for passive income.
Okay, very good. Love it. And what's on the roadmap? What are you, if everything kind of goes according to plan, where do you see yourself in a year, 3 years? What's kind of the end goal, the big vision of where you would like this to go?
From technical side, from the side of blockchain itself, I would say that we will be a huge network with interoperability. So we will be able to communicate with almost all the blockchains that are even available on Earth. Of course, when I say the huge network, it means that we will have more than, for example, million active users. For example, we have huge TVL in our ecosystem, so the liquidity will come. And from it was from technical side and from marketing side. I would say that we're going to be um, the solution for everyday life. So we're not like Bitcoin or Ethereum or something. Our main goal is like to make the mass adoption of crypto closer, and just to give the simple tools in order to enter the crypto space. Uh, we are going to provide more and more support on like technology or on education. Currently, we're working on Relictum Academy, so there will be some courses. It will be like another product, and first of all, it will be done in Russian and some other languages, and like sooner or later, it will be translated to the English language, of course. So yeah, we have huge plans, and I hope that we will have strength and energy to make everything happen.
Awesome. Okay, well, some final calls to action that I would say for the audience is, first off, again, totally free, but go follow on Twitter and join the Telegram up here at the top on the homepage. Links, you guys have everything. You're in all social networks. So go hop in Telegram. If you have more questions, go follow on Twitter. You can read some of the Reddit, and there's some Medium articles that I was looking at. Go read all those. If you want to get in a little bit further and start making money, you want to download the node. So you just come to this page, and then you're going to run a node, and you're going to download maybe on your phone. That's kind of a cool feature. There's not a lot of crypto nodes that you can run on your phone. So that could be cool. And then you're going to buy some GTN and from L Bank, and then you're going to stake it just on the home page here. Actually, it'll probably be in the Node app, I assume. Where staking is done.
It will be in the Node, yeah.
Okay, very good. And then here's kind of just a rough estimate calculator you can use. Again, these are not official numbers. This is not financial advice. This is not saying, hey, if you do this, this is the amount you'll make. It's just calculated based on the network income, which again, the goal would be, let's add a zero, get that to 10 million a month in network income. Then if you get a node early, and it does blow up to something like that, that would be a lot of money that you would be making from that. And then my last call to action, and Roman, if you have anything you want to add, feel free. But if you're a developer, I would come just check it out, read the documentation. I do agree, having developed some of my own projects, I would agree that on most chains, there is very little customer support. If you have anything that goes wrong, you're kind of stuck just trying to find articles or someone else who's run into those problems. So it is attractive to have someone that you could speak with.
Yeah. So in terms of the documentation for the developers, first of all, we don't have the repository for Relictum Pro blockchain in open source. So it's the closed development, and all we have is for the public. We have Relictum Finance and Relictum Pay widgets that can be installed on merchants pages, and so on. If people want to develop on Relictum blockchain, feel free to contact us via support or email to us. So we have the contacts listed on our webpage, and most likely our CTO will reply to your email, and let's build together.
Okay, I love it. So yes, if you're in the audience, please do hit like on your way out. If you have more questions, again, hop in the Telegram. I know the team would be happy. The community would love to just bring people in. So I know they'd be happy to answer any questions you have. And Roman, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for building. I appreciate all the builders in the space. I'm a software guy myself, so just appreciate builders. And thanks for coming on and sharing this project with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you for kind words. So yeah, we're keeping building. So the bear market like tells us just simply build, and like I hope everything sooner or later will be better. So yeah, thanks guys for your attention. It was pleasure for me. Yeah. So
Awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Yes,
Cheers.
appreciate it and hope everybody has a great rest of the day. Thank you so much.